Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from the North Shore of Kauai. I'm at Hanalei Bay. It is September 1st, 2017, 7:29 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about sales, and the perfect day to talk about what you should do if you've lost your job in sales. So the first thing we talked about was get past your grief. Right, it's normal to have some feelings of grief and to have some feelings of rejection because you put in some time, energy, and effort. And second is make a list of where you want to work. Third is now start making your calls to your contacts. So on the top of the list that you had, you should have places where you know somebody, you know the manager, you know another salesperson, and start making phone calls, start going face to face, start meeting with people. And just know that, remember, a sales process, going in for an interview is a sales process. You're going to get some rejection, you're going to get some objections, you're going to get some people telling you that they don't want you to work there. And sometimes it is the case, and sometimes they're testing you, say like, hey, does this guy or this girl have skills? So call your contacts. This is why you should have a really good list of people to contact. This is why you should have a network before you need it. Remember, your network is your net worth, or your net worth is your network, whatever way you want to say it. The sun's just finally starting to creep up. Oh, it's really bright right there. Okay, so start making some calls, you got to get some momentum going. You got to start taking some action. So you maybe had a couple of hours of grieving. Okay, it's over. Now maybe you spend an hour figuring out places you want to work and the contacts that you have. Okay, that's over. And start making phone calls, start connecting with people, and figure out what you could do to get a job. Figure out, how do I get some income coming back in? How do I get people going on this process? But if you're not going to take these actions, what's going to happen is you're going to sit around the house or the apartment or on the sofa of a friend's house and mope around. Oh, I lost my job in sales and nobody likes me. That's not the case. Like, sometimes it's just a course correction. Sometimes, it wasn't a good fit for you and your company. Hey, move on. Go find another job. They set you free. They set you free to go to a better place. They set you free to find a cooler product to sell. You just got to know that sometimes it's in the cards that somebody lets you go, and at first you're like, oh, this is horrible and this sucks. And then you look around and you're like, thank goodness you've got rid of me. I didn't know that I hated what I did so much, or the people that I worked with, okay? So sometimes getting fired from a job is a blessing in disguise, and that may be rough to hear, but there's always a silver lining of something that's going on. So there you go. 3, you got to take some action. You got to build some momentum. You got to get some interviews. You got to make some phone calls. You got to reach out to some contacts. There you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That would be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.